Guys, what's going on? My name is Adam, and thanks for tuning in. So today we're going to talk about something a little bit different. We're going to talk about how I got started investing, the stocks I'm invested in currently, why I'm making this YouTube channel, and what my plan is going forward. Okay, so let's get right into it. So I started investing about 4 years ago, so in the first year of my undergrad, and I just graduated from Queen's University. And basically, I got into stocks because I thought they were a really good idea and a way to make money, a way to make your money make money, right? And so I thought that was an incredible deal. And I had some success, but I can honestly say I had no idea what I was doing. So we'll just take a look quickly at my portfolio overall. So overall, I earned within 4 years around like $2,000, and I invested I think overall around like maybe like $15,000. And so these are the dividends that I got throughout the years and the returns on the investments when I sold the securities. And so basically, I invested in first year maybe like $2,000. And I invested in I'm pretty sure I invested in this oil corporation in Canada, Suncor Energy, another oil company, and I basically took advantage of the cyclical nature of the market. And so, the Granite Oil paid out pretty large dividends, and Suncor Energy paid out a small dividend, but I made a lot of money just from the stock. And I think I invested like $500 and made like a 20% return or so, right? What else did I invest in? And so I also invested in a REIT, so Real Estate Investment Trust, basically a company that leases out spaces for retailers and sort of, for example, for malls, also for business companies and other institutions. And so I made 68 in dividends and 148 when I sold it. And again, this was just in first year. And I decided to take advantage of the opportunity from the stock market crash, and I bought a bunch of stocks: Uber, USO or United States Oil Fund, and Wynn Resorts. And then I sold them all of them at a decently nice margin. And I invested maybe like $1,000 into each, and the stock market just went up like crazy. Revolve Group, NAT, I'm still holding on to it. And then just some other names here. You can check these out if you want. Afria is an MJ company. I don't think I can say that on YouTube with the full name. So again, you can search it if you want to. But overall, very modest gains. The only stock that I lost on so far was GoPro. And that was just, I thought it would be bigger than it was. I lost $150 in it. Again, this was also in first year. And the reason why I invested in GoPro was I believed in, Nick Woodman and what GoPro could do and what it catered to sort of, the outdoorsy people. And I thought it could be a really nice opportunity, but then they messed up their drone business. They had to recall their drones, and it was just a mess, right? So that was, sort of my investing career. And so again, I just started recently investing during the crash because I thought it was a great opportunity to invest money. So basically the money I made in first year, I had a paper route, believe it or not. That didn't make me, a ton of money, and it was hard labor, but it taught me the value of hard labor. So I made around like $1,500 from that, plus some side hustles. I sold stuff out from my dorm room, and then in the summer I got a job waiting tables. All this, so I was also studying for the MCAT, which is a test that you need to do in order to get into medicine. And so this summer was pretty damn busy. Same also in second year, I made around $10,000. In the summer I worked at a research lab, so that gave me like around $8,000 and plus side hustles and investing. Here in second year, I started investing into a similar thing to a REIT, but more involved on the mortgage side. So basically lending money to people in need of mortgages and I got like a 9% interest rate on that. And so that's how I started. And then basically that's just like basically passive income because you can think of it as a REIT and the dividend on the REIT. And I got, I invested like $15,000 and I was getting like $100 a month. Right. And then third year, I was doing more sort of side jobs and investing. And I put the money that I earned from my investments, I just fueled it into more investments. So 9% on 15,000 became 9% on 20,000. I also worked this same research job job, and then fourth year I even worked more jobs. And then I also was a Don, so I basically took care of residents, of first year residents during my fourth year of undergrad. And so that counted as part of my money earned, right? It was taxable income. And so right now, this is what my portfolio looks like. Just a couple days ago, I bought CIBC, so Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce, ticker symbol CM. And I need to look at a company that charges less fees. So this one charges $9.99. I bank through TD and through my TFSA account, and so it's not nice because the transactions add up, right? The more stocks you buy, the more you have to pay that $10, but whatever. And then I still have Facebook. I'm holding NAT, and I think some exciting things are to come. But again, I already received one dividend payment, and it was around like $60. But again, losing pretty big on there. And then I just bought Walgreens after they announced their earnings. Again, a decently big dividend payment stock. I believe it's around 5%, and up $49 right now. Again, these are more for the long term here. Well, NAT for more like the short term-ish, maybe like 1 to 2 years. But yeah, and so the reason why I wanted to start this YouTube channel was sort of, I believe that I come from a background of psychology, and in the future I want to be a med student. So I think I have something valuable to offer from the perspective of a person who doesn't have necessarily a lot of time to invest in trying to pick out stocks, and so I enjoy doing it. So I thought I might as well share what I know about stocks and my perspective. Which again, I'm not a financial advisor, so you don't need to. Please just take my advice with a grain of salt. And just show that you don't necessarily need a fund manager to manage your funds. You can still pick stocks while also enjoying your life and doing other stuff full time. So in the fall, I'm going to do my master's and then apply for medicine after my master's, and just do this as a side hustle and for fun. And so yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. Please let me know what you think, and have an amazing day.